Hey guys, so in this video we're gonna build the bike back up. So we're starting with the frame. I didn't record myself putting the engine in the frame, so you'll see here on the next shot the engine's already inside the frame as I bolt in the engine stays. Bolting on the brackets for the foot pegs on the bike. I just really loved how these turned out. It was a good idea having all of these hardware re-zinc plated because it looks so nice on the bike right now. On this build, everything that needs to be replaced was replaced. This piece of rubber protects the chassis from where the tank sits. I know it was unnecessary for the subframe to be installed at this point because I still don't have the shock, but I just really wanted to see how the subframe ties to the frame after being cleaned. As I was building the bike, I decided one day that I'll bring down all the parts that I'm going to be using and lay them out on the table, and it was just so satisfying to look at. I mean, look at it. Gorgeous. Alright, so here's the swing arm. As you can see, I've removed all the old bearings and I've cleaned the part ready for these new ones. Bearings have been installed in the swing arm. Now I'm just getting the engine bushings lubed up to accept the shaft for the swing arm. Okay, so swing arm's back on. Now just putting in the washer and the nut to hold them together. So here I'm going to be replacing my stock flywheel into a weighted flywheel. So what I used was a Stealthy Off-Road 11-ounce flywheel weight. What this does is it broadens the power band and makes it more usable. It also promotes more traction. So I'll be uploading a separate video on how-to installing the Stealthy Off-Road flywheel weight. And since I'm using an aftermarket ignition cover, you would need this spacer to clear the weighted flywheel and not hit the ignition cover. Now that the ignition cover would be sticking out by a few more millimeters and the heads of the bolts supplied by Stealthy Off-Road are a little big, I'm just a little concerned on the clearance it will have on my aftermarket shifter. Okay, so I'm gonna be ending this video here and we'll figure out if the clearance to my shifter will be just enough, or should I change bolts that have smaller heads to give more clearance to the shifter. So stay tuned and see you on the next video.